In this video, we are going to discuss the concept of nested dictionaries. So when I say nested dictionary, that means dictionary inside another dictionary. So for example, we'll consider these four dictionaries, S1, S2, S3, S4. S1 is a dictionary having two key value mappings, name Deepak, age is 28. S2, name Sham, age is 29. S3, name Ajay, age is 27. And S4, name is Nikhil and age is 28. So I have four dictionary objects, S1, S2, S3, S4, with their name and age values. Now what I'm trying to do is I'm creating another dictionary stood because it's in curly bracket. But now I'm assigning 1 as a key with S1 as a value for the key 1, where S1 itself is a dictionary of name and age. So this is possible. So what we have discussed in the first video of introduction to dictionaries is the keys has to be immutable in nature. The keys can be of type string, integer, or even tuples. But the values can be of any type. It can be string, it can be a integer, it can be a list, it can be a tuple, it can be a dictionary also. So the value can be of any type. So value can be of dictionary type also. So if I'm trying to map 1 with S1, I'm trying to map 2 with S2, which itself is a dictionary of name and age, 3 with S3, which itself is a dictionary, and 4 with S4, which itself is a dictionary. Now if I try to print student or stud dictionary object, look at the output. In output, you can see the first curly bracket, opening curly bracket, 1 colon, this is the value of 1, which is the S1, dictionary object S1, name Deepak, age 28, closing curly bracket, comma. So this is my first element or first key value pair. 2 is mapped with second dictionary object S2, comma. 3 is mapped with third dictionary object, comma. 4 is mapped with fourth dictionary object, and then closing curly bracket. I can use a for loop to traverse through this nested stud dictionary object for S in stud. So when I say for S in stud, S will take one key value pair and it will traverse through the stud object using key value pairs. So S will take all the key value pairs one by one in the stud dictionary object. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to print S and stud of S. So when I say for S in stud, this S will take the first key in the stud. Now what is the first key in the stud? Is 1. So the value of S is 1. So I'm printing 1 on the screen. And then stud of 1. What is stud of 1? Stud of 1 is the value of 1, which is associated with 1, which is S1. So it will print S1 on the screen. Again, it will go back and traverse through S in stud. It will take second key, which is 2. So S is 2, it will print 2 on the screen, and stud of 2. So stud of 2 is S2, which is Sham and 29, and so on. So this in this way, you can also use for loop to traverse through a nested dictionary object, and then you can print the dictionary object contents on the screen. Now this is another example of nested dictionaries. So what we have is we have declared 4 dictionary objects as S1 personal details, S2 personal details, S3 personal details, and S4 personal details. So personal details contains name, age, and city of each student. So for S1, name is Deepak, age is 28 and city is Delhi. For S2, name is Sham, age is 29 and city is Bhopal. And likewise, S3 and S4. So we have 4 dictionary objects which are storing the personal details of 4 students. Now, apart from personal details, we also have to store the 10th, 12th, graduation, post-graduation marks of each student. So likewise, I have declared 4 dictionary objects. S1 underscore 10 underscore 12 underscore grad is the name of the dictionary object, where I'm storing the 10th, the 12th, and the graduation marks for that student S1. So 10 is mapped with 75, that means 75% in 10th. 12 is mapped with 81, that means 81% in 12, and 72% in graduation. What is the type of graduation? Similarly, for student 2, S2 underscore 12 underscore grad is storing the 10th, 12th graduation and post-graduation marks for second student, and third and fourth. Likewise, I have 4 dictionary objects to store 10th, 12th, graduation and post-graduation marks. So in this case, you can see the first student has done 10th, 12th and graduation. Second student has done 10th, 12th, graduation and post-graduation also. Third student is only 10th and 12th. He has not done graduation. He or she has not done graduation. And fourth student has done 10th, 12th and graduation also. Now, when we store any data, we have to store the personal details and the marks of one student as a group. So for S1, I need to have the personal details and the students' marks, 10th, 12th and graduation marks as one entry. So what I'm doing is I'm using the list format. So I'm creating a list of 2 dictionary objects. I'm creating a list of 2 dictionary objects. So first dictionary object is personal details of S1. Second dictionary object is the marks of student S1. And I'm creating a list of these 2 dictionary objects as a name S1. Similarly, S2 is a list of the 2 dictionary objects of personal details and marks. Similarly, S3 and S4 contains a list of the dictionary objects for their respective personal details and marks. So this S1, S2, S3 and S4, these 4 are actually list objects with respective personal details and marks details. So what I'm now trying to do is I'm trying to create a dictionary stud, and I'm trying to map roll number 1 for S1, roll number 2 for S2, roll number 3 for S3, and roll number 4 for S4. So internally inside the memory, 1 as a key is mapped with S1, which is a list of 2 dictionaries with dictionary of personal details of S1 and a dictionary object of personal details of the graduation marks of S1, and so on. Now if I say print stud, it will print the whole stud dictionary object on the screen. You can look at this output. It is a bit of confusing output. So we'll use for loop to separate out all the entries, but this is the output what you get if you say print stud. So this is 1, that is a key 1 which is mapped with S1. Now what is S1? S1 is a list. So you can see the square bracket, and the square bracket consists of 2 dictionary objects. So this is first dictionary object, which consists of personal details, comma, second dictionary object which consists of the marks. And this as a list, curly bracket, the square bracket, this as a list is mapped with 1, which is the key. Similarly 2, and then its mapping. Similarly 3, and then its mapping. Similarly 4, and its mapping. But if you want to create a simple output, you can use for loop to traverse through the dictionary object. So we can say for S in stud. So first S will take 1, which is the first key. Then S will take the value 2, which is the second key. Then S will be 3, which is the third key. And then S will be 4, which is the fourth key. So what I'm doing is I'm just printing S, that is 1, 2, 3, 4 on the screen, and stud of S, stud of 1, stud of 2, stud of 3, and stud of 4. So this is S1 and its respective value, 2 and its respective value, 3 and its respective value, and so on. So this is how actually the concept or the intention showing this code, the intention behind showing this code is you can use the concept of strings, the concept of list, the concept of set, the concept of tuple, the concept of dictionary, and you can use all these concepts together. So you can have nested dictionaries with list items, list you can have with nested dictionary items. So you can have multiple combinations. As and when required, you can use all these collections as nested collections also.